we shaking bait. Let's go.
I'm here. You'll probably whoop my ass anyhow, so. I say you'll probably whoop my ass anyhow, so. I suck on all Madden, so. I don't play much. The winning teams, 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Just like I lost to the computer the first week in overtime by 3, and then I lost to Moonbeams 14-6 last week. Smoke another one. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here. The original 2015 blue color rush.
For the wins, came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina, at Bank of America Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. first carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
Yep.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
And I got Rob Gronkowski
keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they will
if you start beating me really bad, I'll probably forfeit.
Has set him up first and goal at the 5. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they pulled it right.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7.
The only reason I got Madden 21, is because I got EA access for a year. So when it came on there for free, I just downloaded it. That's the only reason I got Madden. Because I told myself I would never get Madden anymore because they never change the game. It's the same damn thing every year. Just new players.
The touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Nothing changes but new players.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20.
But they put time and effort in their hockey and soccer games.
Last time it led to the opening touchdown, so now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10.
So,
and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
What the hell made you get rid of Tom Brady?
The play action fake, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Samuel.
Oh, you like the Browns? Dude, I tell you what, Browns is going to win that division this year.
That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And
I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying that their team, like, yes, they got all the offensive weapons. Don't get me wrong, they got some hell of offensive weapons.
Last week and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly.
I seen something that the Cleveland Browns or something is trying to go after Clowney.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Right.
He may try and run for this. And he will have a 1st down here at
I pressed square to slide. I don't know why he dived.
3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too
much. I don't play Madden much. So.
William Golston.
So like after I play this game with you, I won't even turn Madden back on until we have to advance our league.
9th play of the drive now.
Really, I won't.
3rd and a country mile.
I will not do it. I always play other stuff.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Like I play other games. Madden ain't my number one.
That time.
Now we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult.
I got
You're
cold
asking
war.
a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The Bucs offense set to
I played that game. I played Call of Duty. I played Subnautica, and I played Fortnite.
The first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up two. Got his man complete. 20, 10.
Only reason I play Fortnite is because of my ex's kids.
Mike Evans.
They got
an 80-yard touchdown, and the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball. You
got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm.
I got wrecked.
Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
You know, that's one game I never played yet.
Get him down at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That time trying to find Gerald Everett, and it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Back to throw here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that's not nearly going to be
Team
enough.
Deathmatch Hardcore.
22, and he needed
Fuck that
more.
little
They do get
not being
7
on
out of that,
hardcore.
but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now.
I play prop hunt.
Away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
Play prop hunt. I play zombies. I play.
It'll be called just a
I play the regular zombies, and I play the new zombie where you're in the open map.
Will be set up well as they take over.
I played it a couple times. It pissed me off.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
I'm surprised you didn't fumble that when I hit that.
They call it a gain of 19, and it goes to James. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
You're already whooping my ass.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 9.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
Oh, because it's a divisional game.
It's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense.
I actually went to go watch Carolina a few years ago play Drew Brees and the Saints.
Throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Have you ever watched the Cleveland Browns live?
That little touch pass, they saw it coming.
I've been to a couple games with Carolina. One of them I went to is the first year we drafted Cam Newton, and went to go watch him play Drew Brees and the Saints. That was the only game we won that year.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that.
I tell you what, I gotta give Browns fans something. No matter how bad their seasons are, their fans are still behind them 100%.
On offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them, make them think that you're doing something else, make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Yeah.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk
Y'all
about
got two of them.
in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, I don't tell you one I think I don't know how well he's going to do this year. He put on a little show last year at the end of the season. That was Jalen Hurts for. That was Jalen Hurts from Philadelphia when he came in the middle of the season. He didn't do bad.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
He is. They already got rid of Carson Wentz.
looking for more there on first down.
Stafford went to L.A. and Carson Wentz went to the Detroit Lions.
And that'll bring up second down.
No, Goff went to the the Lions. My buddy posted up a thing of Tom Brady's the real GOAT is the.
That brings up third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back.
Hell, Cleveland had their division one this year.
And he does not get to the first down marker.
Yeah, y'all had that division, dude. I don't know what happened. Like, y'all let Baltimore beat y'all the second game.
But it's fourth down.
On fourth down, they snap it to Mayfield. Looking downfield for Godwin. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip.
Y'all call the dog, the fans are calling the dog
concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside.
But like I said, though, no matter how bad the season goes for Cleveland, man, they always have supporters like all day long.
Down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
It don't matter how bad the season is.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Panthers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is third.
You know,
and
I'm a Carolina Panthers fan, but if I had to root for a team in AFC, I'm actually rooting for Cleveland.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive.
I really don't like nobody else in the AFC. That's the thing.
I have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Well, y'all just traded y'all's draft pick for the 49ers or something.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense Miami
traded their draft pick with the
an ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
How was that a face mask? It looked like he even touched it.
15 more for the face mask.
It looked like you hit him by the side.
That absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Now, if they allow fans in this year, they'll probably watch a couple for Carolina.
For a touchback
at their own 25-yard line.
Are they going to allow people coming in Cleveland? I know it wasn't many, though.
At the line, ready
but
to go.
Many.
And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Second interception for him now here in this first half.
That should be a
and you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets touchdown.
Because you went out of bounds when you caught that.
Chris Godwin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Buccaneers 28.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the...
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hell, we let DJ Moore
Here's
go.
McCaffrey. Give him a couple on the carry there.
No,
Second
Samuel.
and 8.
One of them.
lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that
Because
battle on
what's
the
his
point of
name?
attack
Curtis
at the
Samuel. I
line
think
of
it was
scrimmage.
Samuel
They
because
used great
he signed with
leverage,
Washington.
held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now the second down throw on target.
Yeah, he signed with
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hell, half of our team back in the day, Carolina, hell, I call them the Buffalo Panthers because they got half of our old squad.
They're going to look to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
My field goal kick.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Yeah.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
I just play for fun.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You know who
Gronkowski,
more
the
likely
intended
to try to go
receiver,
to
but
that
it'll be
end zone.
2nd and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
That or Gronk.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yards.
I got a face mask. Why don't you get a face
line.
mask?
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando.
Whoa, I
Coach
missed
will
that
have a
one.
look back at some of the stats and
I don't like the
scores from
all-Madden
yesterday's
thing because I don't like the
action. And
kicking.
that is going to be no
thing.
good. He pushed it wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from him, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down. from the gun, Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third.
That's Jeremy. I tell you what, that's Jeremy Chin. Chin's a badass.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
He's a badass corner.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know.
I throw it right back at you.
Time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And this offense is running away with this one.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
I tell you what, you can hit McCaffrey hard as you want. He rarely fumbles it.
Better would they feel running into the locker room as you noted with something on the board in a positive fashion.
In real life, though, man,
to get that done.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that gonna
like
be
in real life, though, I actually got to watch him play.
Good effort there,
and
trying
I tell
to
you
take
what,
a shot,
he gets up in the open
down.
field, he's gone.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
His brother's playing college, too.
That one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception.
But his cut
ended their last drive.
His brother
Michael
is not
Pilardi now,
like
as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night.
I thought he was like.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
at their own 23-yard
I'll tell you what.
line.
The Bucs offense
You can tell though, if it wasn't for Tom Brady, they wouldn't have went where they went. Because if they would have kept with Jameis Winston, they would have probably finished dead last.
Spent the entire halftime just working with them.
That just tells you how a quarterback can make a difference.
To attack us in the second half.
The right quarterback.
First half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
You know what I'm
See how
saying?
they handle any adjustments that might
Yeah,
be
like
made
all
defensively.
depends. Like,
That
that tells
last
you.
catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
The 50-yard line.
Mayfield now
Who,
for the
Jameis
50.
Winston?
And
Yeah,
that'll be
he's starting for the Saints.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang
I've been
on
hearing that
third
he's
down.
going to start, and they're going to still use what's his name, Taysom Hill, as like the all over the place.
Space available, and incompletion as a result.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Open.
How do you think Matt
Miller,
Stafford's
he's got
going?
it.
I mean, Matt
And
Stafford's
he's
going to do with the
have the
Rams.
Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 16.
How do you think Jared Goff
First
is going to do with the
down, Tampa
Lions?
Bay. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this
You don't
drive,
like
but
Jared
getting
Goff,
the
I'll take it.
incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
It's like ever since Carson Wentz got fucking
Throwing
hurt, he
again,
sucks.
Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
Like, he sucks
And he's
bad.
into the end zone for
I
a
need to start
Tampa Bay
focusing on the game.
touchdown.
I'm playing on my phone right
Chris
now.
Godwin, 33 yards. And this Buccaneer offense, they're running away
I
with
told you,
this
I don't
one.
play Madden, so.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Buccaneers
Huh?
42. Panthers
Oh, I'm just
nothing.
playing around on my phone.
Bradley Pinion.
And following the touchdown now, it's
Like, I'm
Bradley
just letting-
Pinion on to kick this one away.
I'm just letting the computer randomly pick my defensive
And
plays.
they will
so.
not get a chance to return this one.
And
as
I'm letting
it's
my
through the
computer
end
run my
zone for a
defense. I'm
touchback.
not even paying attention on defense.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
I'm
These
just
guys
saying,
had
I'm
to
not
punt
paying
their last
attention on
possession,
defense.
and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on
Not
base, they bring
really.
his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg
I'm
to
not
keep
much
it
of a
warm.
Madden
He might need a
fan.
massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
I'm just playing for fun. I don't give a crap if I win, lose.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. William Golston in there to get him, and that is
really
sack
don't.
number 6 now for him on the year.
Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 34. And the return will cost him about a dozen yards or so, but his guys do indeed get the football back.
1st and 10.
Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. That's all you got. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, 78 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I actually, that time, when you
this is
caught the
exactly
ball, I
what
took
I
my
expect teams to
defenders and
take a
just ran
shot.
the other way.
Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field.
I
maybe
did that
catching
time,
back
for
on their
real, though.
heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. On on third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Curtis Samuel, his first touchdown of the new season. And it's for pride now, but the Panthers do get a bit closer. So they get 1 score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter.
49. Panthers.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah.
Taken in the end zone.
Did you see where they announced it today, I think, where they're going to the 17-game season? They just said on Fox Sports Radio, but it's kind of stupid though if you didn't know, if you ain't heard about it.
And following that long touchdown pass or one-play drive last
AFC gets an extra 8 home games, and the NFC only gets 7 home games.
All you gotta do is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
And the only thing different is the AFC only gets 2 preseason games. NFC gets 3 preseason games.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
So they get an extra game in the regular season, but they only get 2 preseason games.
Following the touchdown.
That's when you work your rookies.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Gronkowski.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
3rd down and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to air
that
one
was
out
sidearm.
Anderson.
What the hell is he trying to be, Patrick Mahomes?
Picked off at the 20. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play.
And I didn't even press the analog to do that.
Otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Looking downfield for Godwin, and he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Jeremy Chin's got some hops there.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Damn, I just threw your defender off.
Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Curtis Samuel's the only one doing anything for me.
21 yards.
47-yard line.
The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
You just stepped out of bounds, too.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
The what?
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Yeah, but you don't use him. You use Dalvin.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside.
I was going to say, they better not call that a fucking face mask when I had the ball. I got him by the arm.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Who? Tyler Johnson, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on.
What'd you do? Get rid of Antonio Brown, too?
That one free.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got it.
Hey, Antonio Brown's still a decent receiver, though.
Tampa Bay. Touchdown. Tyler Johnson there to make the grab. And the Bucs offense continuing to pour it on. Big point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that.
That's what I don't understand about Madden. When you tackle somebody, they tackle them forwards instead of backwards.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got his target. That's more. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact. And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll look to throw again. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with
I don't know why I
where
still
they
have
place
Trey
them and try and
Lawson
put
on
them
the
there.
team.
Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in.
Tampa Bay.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big
still trying to figure that out.
Connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Guess we just got rid of Trey Boston.
30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Again.
To throw, Mayfield. Again for Evans. This time he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. A first down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Yeah, like I said, I don't even play Madden, so I have to play a league game.
I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions.
I can't wait till they bring out the new college game.
Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And quick slant there gets him the first down.
Yeah, but there's only been 3 teams that's been...
And this one is incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin.
Yeah, but I heard, I seen something about like 3 teams has already dropped out.
Yards downfield. That has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game.
But it ain't that decent teams.
A second down throw for Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. In fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. And it is incomplete. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Panthers will get the football back.
I tell you what, I watched Cleveland and everything. Baker's good on the play action pass.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A nice gain of 21 yards.
He can take them out really good.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
I tell you what, I know you're a Cleveland fan. Yeah, I do root for Cleveland too, but I tell you what, I don't know what, during your division, Baltimore, it's something about, like, Lamar Jackson does good in regular season, but when playoffs comes around, he chokes. He does awesome in regular season.
It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Well, I have a feeling McCaffrey.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And they
DJ Moore just pushed your ass off again.
He's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Levante David. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit at 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Mayfield. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
That was tight coverage.
Scotty Miller. It's a gain of 10. First down.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Going deep this time for Miller. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just
What's his
connected on
name
the
just
previous
signed? I
shot.
know it really doesn't
They run
matter, but I
another
just
set
seen
for him on the next
the other
play.
day Joe
Now,
Flacco
we have a guy
signed
who
with
made the
another
catch.
team.
They try to get the big one downfield.
I think he signed with the Eagles.
And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it, and the return comes to a home right at the 44-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because
I'm actually glad we picked up Robbie Anderson
with less
from the Jets,
experience or less talent. But a quarterback
He
of
did
his
a lot for
caliber,
us last year.
I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball
Actually,
game,
Carolina's
I
actually
never
trying to get
in a
rid of
million
Teddy
years, but
Bridgewater.
here we go. Now a pass dumped off to his
Yeah,
running
we're not
back.
set on
and he'll
Teddy
lose
Bridgewater.
yardage here, back at the 41. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss
Like,
of 1?
our owner, David Tepper, came out and was actually dissed him a little bit.
So it's Panther
Because
football
actually,
as we welcome you
our
back.
team, man,
The
we
first
played good
down
games
line at
last
the
year.
34
It's
here
just
on
Teddy
3rd
Bridgewater
down.
could not close it out. He lost a lot of one-point games.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he
The
had
whole
a strong
entire
arm.
game, right?
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And
Like,
boy,
the
it was
whole
pretty.
entire time.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
63.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I tell you what, going to a 17-game season and they giving the
And they will
AFC
not
an
get a
extra
chance
home
to
game,
return this
I have
one
a
as it's
feeling
through
if
the
he
end
don't
zone
get
for a
injured,
touchback.
Henry will rush over 2,000 yards.
The Bucs offense set
If he
to
don't
begin
get
their
injured.
next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL,
Hell, don't get me
Brandon,
wrong,
because
hell, the way
I'm just going to
18
tell you,
games go,
in the
hell.
2015
Kareem Hunt
season,
and Nick
I
Chubb can have
commentated on
over
3
1,000-yard
games in a
games
row.
together.
There were blowouts. And in none of them
Yeah, I know, I'm
did the
saying they
starting
probably make more
quarterback
yards,
ever come
though.
out of the game
With
for the
18
team that had a big
with
lead.
18
And in
games.
each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will
He's
take
like,
them
"Fuck
out,
this,
but for the
I'm
most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting him out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit. They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the
That's two big guys
17-yard
hitting
line.
each other.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. From the red zone now, Mayfield. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead,
It looked like a
they're able to
duck.
influence the
I was like,
release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
To Chris Godwin.
14 yards that time for number 14.
At the 4-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. Dancing to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
I played a regular season game in franchise mode the other day just for the heck of it. And I came off the line really good, and I barely touched the quarterback, and they said it said I was roughing the passer.
And again, it's
The way I hit
Mayfield.
him.
And my goodness, another
The way I hit him.
interception. And snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Yeah, it was good.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And
How did
that'll
the
be
4-year players
incomplete.
juggle that?
As time has run out on this football game.
14 14.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
I beat you 3 yards in rushing.
It's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Carolina, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets.
Basically.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Plus, I'm using a rookie quarterback, so I know he's going to be so inaccurate from hell, too. No, I don't care if I don't care. I don't care if I lose all my goals. I get first pick in the draft. I gotta play the Jets next. I got the Jets, the Vikings, the Patriots, and the Falcons next.